guys start the events? Let me check, just to double check if... Yep, Craig is in there, and I just need to be sure there's no weird thing going on. Okay, all right, we're good. We will start the panel.
Well, hello world! Konnichiwa Sekai! It's me, Fib, your favorite digital music fairy from the future, here to bring smiles, laughter, and hope to the present. Let's have some fun today! Wah! Hello everyone, I am Vib. I am a VTuber, voice actor, singer, content creator extraordinaire, and I'm here to tell you guys about my time voicing for Sonic Revolution, as well as my silly content on YouTube and some of my other voice acting endeavors. Also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to raise your hand or put them in chat, and I will get to everybody as they ask questions. Right, so without further ado, you may or may not know me as the voice for Jewel the Beetle for Sonic Revolution. Yeah! So I've told this story a couple times, and I feel like I should talk about it again. So when I auditioned for Jewel, I barely knew anything about the IDW comics. So I was acting based off the vocal direction that I was given, and I improv'd a little bit, and I got the part. And then I started reading the IDW comics. So that was actually my first exposure to the Sonic IDW comics. But my first exposure to Sonic the Hedgehog was way earlier. It was back when I was a kid. So there was this little game called Sega Superstars Tennis where I got introduced to Sonic and Sega as a whole. And yeah. It was a really fun game. It really made my childhood what it is, and I think Sega Superstars Tennis is a really special game to me. Cuz I got introduced to Sonic, and I also got introduced to Knights. And yeah, I'm most popular for my Knight stuff. I feel like I qualify myself as a Knights tuber, at least, because I stream Knights a lot. Like, Sonic is near and dear to you guys. That's how I feel about Knights, because Knights has always been there when I was a kid. And funnily enough, I never grew up playing the Knights games. I I played Sega Superstars Tennis, and that's how I got introduced to Knights. Mm-hmm. I got introduced to Knights through that game. It was really fun because that character really stuck out to me, and I was thinking, ooh, they're pink and purple. And they can fly. They're the coolest. Yeah. I'm yapping a bit. Sorry. My bad.
Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. Oh, I already see.
Ooh,
I
I
already see
already see some
questions.
questions. But yeah, that was my first exposure to Knights. And now Rial is my comfort character. Wow. How the tables turned. Wow. Character development, some may say. So I already see some questions in chat, so I'll pivot over to those. So we have a question from Kevin first off. Thank you for the question. How did you come up with Jules' mannerisms and voice style when coming up with both? Oh my god, I can't speak. So let me reread this again. I'm thinking faster than I can talk. First off, we have a question from Kevin that says, how did you come up with Jules' mannerisms and voice style when coming up with both the voice for her and how to portray her as a character? Ooh, this is a really good one. I gotta dig out my casting call club stuff because that's where I first auditioned for her. Yeah. Heck yeah. So I was given the vocal directions, any voice pitch, smooth, no rasp, breathy or not is okay, sweet sounding, pretty open, no reference. And I was also told 3 takes per line, and I just improv'd a little bit too. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I came up with her, and I thought this light, breathy voice would suit her because I went purely based off of character design for her voice as well as vocal direction. So what I did was I raised my voice a little bit like this, and I kind of added a little bit of breathiness, just a slight amount of breathiness. And that's kind of how I came up with her voice. Yeah, I love
Aw.
voicing Jewel. She's a very cute character. I love voicing her. I love Jewel so much. I got this Jewel print at Sonic Expo Atlanta last year because I saw someone was selling prints and I'm like, "Is that Jewel the Beetle?" And it was Jewel the Beetle. And I got it. I got the
Aw.
print. Yeah. And I see a question from Mayo V Animates. Thank you for the question. What are Jewel's traits to her character? Ooh. So you know what's funny? I actually wrote a whole character Bible for Jewel to ensure consistency in how I play her character between
Mhm.
panels. Yeah, a little bit behind the scenes. I actually have a whole Bible for her character that's like, how does she act? What does she like when asked about this? Da 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 da, you know?
Mhm.
And so, yeah, Jewel is very smart, very intelligent. She's very organized as well, which I cannot say is something that I relate to. Yeah. Because I'm kind
Mhm.
of scatterbrained. I'm kind of all over the place, which is ironic because I post schedules every week for my streams. Be sure to check me out on youtube.com/at Vibripple. Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, she's basically very into minerals as well. That's a big part of how I play her character because funnily enough, I actually have the book of minerals which I reference during panels right here upstairs. I always have this book of rocks and minerals next to me so I can just spew off facts when asked about them during panels. And
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, it's good to be prepared,
It is
like
good to be prepared. Yeah, I always take my job as Jewel very seriously because I know a lot of people see me as the voice of Jewel, even though Jewel doesn't have an official voice actor. Hey Sega, I would be open to playing her. I would love to play the little beetle. Wink wonk, wink wonk. Hit me up, please, Sega. Like unironically.
because when you think about it, like I think especially it's good to be prepared because what if you get like an audience like asking
Oh,
you, "What's your favorite mineral, Jewel?" And then you're like, and
I
then
actually have an answer for that already written. It's spinel. Her favorite gemstone is spinel.
nice,
See, like I told
nice,
you, it's great to be prepared. So that way you
hmm
don't have to be like, "Ooh, let me think about it. Let's bounce back to me later," you know? So that way I
yeah,
can just bam, rattle off an answer.
yeah,
But I am
because
able to improvise when needed.
yeah, because it's like because if I was in that position, yeah, I would need like a book so that way I don't come off as like dumb, you,
Yeah.
you
And I
know.
also have a bunch of mineral fun facts. Like this one. The most common mineral is quartz.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah. But yeah, I love playing Jewel. I would love to voice Jewel again. And yeah,
hmm
she approves with a picture of Spinel. That's
From
so funny.
Steven Universe.
Yes, I was obsessed with Steven Universe like back around 2019, 2020, 2021. Around that time, Steven Universe was really near and dear to me cuz like the movie premiered and it got me back into the series cuz I was like I had a huge Steven Universe hyperfixation at the time and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Steven Universe movie." And you could say I watched it over and over again.
hmm
I
I
remember
mean,
watching
it's
that
good.
movie around 40 times, probably
Wow.
more. Yeah, I would watch it every single morning while getting ready. That would motivate me to get up early back when I was in high school. I would
Mm.
get up early. I had my alarm set and I would rush downstairs, put on the Steven Universe movie, and then get my breakfast ready while that was playing. And I would also sing along to the soundtrack as well.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I do see a hand in the audience, so why don't I call this person up? Come on up, SM Bros.
Hey,
Hello, it's nice
how's
to
it
meet you.
going?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
That's
Taking some
good.
time off to of my admittedly stressful past couple weeks. Figured I'd jump in here in the panel and hopes to try to alleviate some of that stress.
Well, you're in the right place because your silly digital internet fairy is here to just yap. I'm here to yap.
Okay, so
So,
my question to you. Okay, so yeah, my question to you is,
mhm,
um, well, I get that. Okay,
that's okay. Take your time.
okay, yeah, okay, so if you were to voice someone other than Jewel, who would you want to voice and why?
Oh, that's a good question.
$1 million question, Bib.
$1 million question. I really got to think about this. I really enjoy. I think I would do a good Belle. I mean, I've voiced
Ooh.
her like once for somebody else, and so she's really fun to voice. I would love to voice Belle, but uh, here's a out of left field one. I kind of want to try voicing Nicole the Hololynx as well. I
Ooh.
feel like Nicole
The
has
Archie
such a cool
comics, I believe.
character design, so yeah.
This is the Archie comics, correct?
Yeah. I've seen her character, but I don't know much about her. But if I ever got cast as Nicole the Hololynx for something, you bet your bottom dollar I would be reading those Archie comics. I would be binging them just like how I binged the IDW ones for Jewel.
Oh,
I gotta catch
man,
up
like if you
again. I fell behind.
man, like if you do get the role, I wish you best of luck.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, SM Bros, for your question.
Yeah, you have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoy the rest of the panel too. Yippee!
You do the same.
Yippee! All right. I see another question from Kevin. Thank you for the question. By the way, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to just put them in the chat or raise your hands.
Mhm.
And yeah, Kevin asks, what is it about the Knights franchise and Riala as a character specifically that makes it so special from your own personal... Kevin! You can't just ask me, oh, why is Riala your comfort character? Well, I originally had Knights as my favorite, but I had a friend who just had such a wonderful, wonderful take on Riala as well. And they added so much more depth to his character that I'm like, oh, that's really cool, you know? And it just made me appreciate Riala's character that much more. Because then I paid more attention to his mannerisms in Journey of Dreams, and I started making my own headcanons for him too, which I think a lot of people also have the same headcanons as I do. Like, I have a headcanon that Riala is afraid of dogs because he's just so afraid of
Oh.
Cerberus. Yeah.
Interesting.
I also had canon that this is a little bit of an embarrassing one, but I am a Riala purring enjoyer. I feel like Riala purrs in his sleep and just purrs like a cat sometimes.
Mm.
I have a headcanon that Nightmarens do that in general, so but yeah, I've just gotten a lot of empathy for Riala and the circumstances in which he's in which he's just forced to follow the rules and out of fear of being punished. I feel like he does it out of fear, you know?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's why he acts the way he does. I feel like that's the underlying force behind his character motivations because Wiseman for the #1 worst dad of the year award. Don't worry, Riala. I will get you out of there. I promise.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel for him. He's my comfort character.
Oh, looks like we have another hand raise on Mayo the Animates, so let's
Get
invite
over
them.
here.
Hey!
Hello.
Hi, Mayo.
How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good. It's so good to see you again, Vibi.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Okay, I I have an awesome question.
Oh.
Well, let's see. So I see that you mostly play the Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Oh
so
no,
what are your
you've
thoughts
seen
about
that.
it?
Oh my god, I love it. I'm so normal about it. So, fun fact, I actually get to yap about this now that the game's out, and I haven't had an opportunity to yap about this on stream, so why don't we do it here? So, before the game
Yeah.
was even announced and the me limit was confirmed to be 70, I actually made a spreadsheet out of all the islanders that I wanted to add. Oh, goody.
That's so cool. I've been playing that game for days.
Oh, me too. You know, it's so funny because now I can actually talk about this. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream released the same day Kiss Me Kate opened. That's why I was on hiatus for a while.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was because I got cast as Lily Vanessa in Kiss Me Kate, and so
Oh, that's so cool. I gotta watch
that was
that.
very fun. Yeah, it was very fun. Kiss Me Kate. Don't watch it, you guys. I mean, don't watch it, but I mean, if you can on your own time, like, and you're grown up, then go watch it. But
Good thing I'm
any
old
kiddos
enough.
here, don't watch it. But I can say it was very fun because I got to run around on stage. I got to throw pots at people. And it was just a very fun rehearsal process. But the day it opened, Tomodachi Life came out. So guess what I was doing backstage?
What were you doing backstage?
Can you and Leah guess?
You were throwing pods?
No, that's what
my
I did
guess.
on stage. I was throwing like fake pots at people on stage.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I was playing Tomodachi Life backstage and nobody knew because I always came on cue for my entrances.
You were actually playing that game since it came out.
I was playing it backstage! Yes, I was! And you know what's the funniest part? My stage manager also played the game, so we got to do like a local play session too.
Wow. So you and the
Yeah.
stage manager both played.
Yeah, we did, and I got to send some of my items to the stage manager, and the stage manager sent me her custom items too.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. So much has been going on my island. Like, actually, I've been going viral over on Instagram for my Tomodachi Life moments.
Wow. I gotta do those at some point.
Yeah, you never know what might happen. Just share your interests online. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Like, be
Maybe I'll
loud
do
and
that.
proud about what you like, you know? And who knows, you might go viral.
I already went viral twice.
Oh, no!
On YouTube and on TikTok.
Good for you. Yeah, well, thank you for the question.
You're welcome,
enjoying
Vibi.
Tomodachi Life.
And it's so nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too.
All right,
Hope you
take
enjoy
care.
the rest of the panel. Bye. But yeah, oh my gosh, I need to talk about these Instagram shorts. Have you seen them, Leah?
No, because I've been like busy.
Oh yeah, it's okay. We all have lives. It's all right.
Mhm.
People have lives. People are busy. You know, that happens. But basically, have you heard of Uma Musume? You know, the game with the horse girls?
Yeah.
So I added Haru Urara, the little pink one, to my island, and I gave her some hash browns one day, and I was like, oh, I wonder if she'll like the hash browns that I have for her. It was her worst ever food.
Mm.
And then it went viral. It got like 89,000 views over on Instagram, and I'm like, who are you people?
Aw.
And people are like, they had pickles in it. It had pickles in it. It had pickles in it. How dare you? And I'm like, I'm sorry to the three goddesses. I will repent and I will pay for my horrible, horrible actions.
Mhm.
But yeah, that went viral.
Oh
A couple
my
of
gosh.
other funny moments went viral as well. For some reason, I got asked to show what was the pronunciation of Haru Urara in Tomodachi Life. Like, what phonetics did you input? And so I showed everybody the phonetics that I inputted, and that got 100,000 views. It was literally just like a 5-10 second video of me showing the phonetics that I inputted for Haru's name. And it blew up!
Yeah, you
Why
never
can't you
know.
guys gas up my stream clips like that? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, like you just never know what ends up becoming like you never know what ends up
You
becoming
never
like
know.
viral. Yeah. Like I think what's funny is that I think the most viral thing on my Instagram was literally this Sonic and Amy art piece I did like a few
Oh.
years ago. Yeah, and ended up getting like I think like I think it was like probably like more than 5K. Like
That's
and
crazy.
like and it was just a photo too. So sometimes you never know what could end up becoming viral if anything.
That's absolutely insane. Wow.
Mhm. And then I think the viral thing that got that at least went a little bit viral was the Q&A I did with Ashlyn Madden. Um
Whoa.
and that was on Twitter specifically. Twitter, like I think as soon as I announced it, there was like so much, and then Ashlyn commented on it saying that, "Oh, I'm super excited for this." I was like, "Wait a minute, I wasn't waiting for this."
That's
And
so funny.
yeah, so the Q&A I did with Ashlyn like blew up on Twitter because I think it had like 7 point over 7K views, if
That's a
anything.
lot.
Hmm.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so yeah, you just never know what could end up becoming viral, you know? And like Viv said, just keep making content because sometimes
Yeah.
the results is just you just don't know what will be your most viral moment at
Heck yeah,
least.
post what you like. You know?
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
one thing that I would that's one piece of advice I would give to new content creators. I have a couple pieces of advice if anybody's willing to listen to me yap about like stuff that's not about my interests. Uh
Hmm.
but yeah, the first piece of advice I would give is to be consistent. It can be like streaming every single week, every single day, every single month,
Hmm.
bi-weekly, just be consistent with your streaming, and then
Hmm.
you'll start to grow a following from it. Another
Hmm.
point I would also give is to find your niche. Find a
Hmm.
little corner of the internet that not a lot of people do, like create content of, and create content based on that. Like my niche, I have a couple niches. One of my niches is like the nostalgia of the early 2000s, Fruitiger Arrow, Y2K, that sort of stuff, because my whole
Hmm.
character design is based on that aesthetic. That is a loud plane. Anyways, another one of my niches. Oh my gosh, it's getting louder.
Oh no.
Anyways, I can't believe it. It's Dr. Eggman's airship. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Another one of my niches is knights. Sonic is super incredibly popular, but I love knights. Unpopular opinion, I actually like knights more than Sonic because it's just been so near and dear to me, and also it's like gotten oh my gosh! Can I stop stuttering for 5 seconds? It's gotten me through so much stuff that I love this franchise so much. As you can see, speaking of knights, I also did a Q&A with the voices of knights in Reala, Jules Giselle and Casey Robertson. Have you guys
Ooh.
heard? Jules is actually going to be at Sonic Expo Atlanta this year, and you may or may not see a certain fairy there as well.
Nice. Yeah, so why don't you like tell us like the experience of doing a Q&A with the voices of Knights in Reala.
So we did it in February of 25. Kevin and I were actually talking about it all the way back in December of 2024. So we've been planning it for a while. And at first it was just going to be with Casey because Jules was unsure about her schedule at the time. That's one thing with Q&As. If you're
Mhm.
thinking about having a guest on, you need to be mindful of scheduling as well.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I was kind of internally freaking out when I was introducing myself to Casey. I'm like, don't fangirl. Don't fangirl. Be normal. You need to be normal. I know Riel is your favorite character. You have to be normal. Hi, my name is Vib. It's very nice to meet you. And then he's like, it's nice to meet you too. I'm looking forward to this. And later on, Jules was confirmed. So I'm like, hey, this is Jules. And something magical happened on call that I'm so sad I was not able to get. I'm so sad I wasn't able to show anyone because Jules and Casey actually talked to each other for the first time on call because they both
Oh.
worked on Night's Journey of Dreams. And it was just so magical to see them introducing each other and meeting each other for the first time. And I felt like I was gosh darn near about to cry there. Like I had a pillow with me that I could just squeeze in case I started getting nervous so I don't totally flip out
Mhm.
and revert to not normal Vib. But yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was just such a magical moment getting Jules and Casey together on the same call and wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Kevin can concur. Kevin is here. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I know from experience because I run my Q&A podcast. You really, that's why you got to be as most flexible as you can
Yes, of
with
course.
special guests. I've had like a ton of them on my podcast, for those who follow my podcast. Um,
Mm.
and and it's always best to be as flexible as you can, even if your schedule is tight. But um I think, a lot of people, appreciate it, you know, when you actually get the voice talent,
Mm.
because you get more insight into, learning the behind the scenes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think um that's why I'm pretty proud of the
Yeah.
guests I've got on my podcast. I'm gonna be reaching the number 60, magic number 60 soon. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I literally got like two artist Q&As, and then the 60th is gonna be with Giselle Fernandez. And
Oh.
I'm trying to like branch out to other franchises because majority of my guests are Sonic guests,
Mm.
um but but to some that I've reached out to, they showed interest regardless, even if the title of my podcast has got a spotlight.
Yeah.
Even though it's a Sonic reference, but they're very open-minded, and I
Mm-hmm.
think it just depends on their availability. And I think, you know, being able to do a Q&A like that, it really, it pretty much like it gives you like attention too, because people are like, wait, how'd
Mm.
you get like this like voice actor?
Yeah,
You
yeah. Like
know?
my channel blew up when I was like, "Hey, I got Jules and Casey," and everybody was like, "What? You got who? You got who on your channel?" I need to come up with a good name for my Q&A series, and I'm gonna let you guys be the first ones to know what name I've been brainstorming. I've been thinking of the name Vibspirations.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a portmanteau of Vib and inspirations. Like, I feel like
interesting.
I either have people on that inspire me or I have people on that can inspire somebody else. So, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, like I know for me, it took me a long time to come up because I think it was like several episodes in when I first started. That's when, because I literally did it the old-fashioned way, but I actually wrote it down on
Oh.
piece of lined paper of like
Oh.
names for my podcast. And I was like, okay, there's this one, there's this and this, and I wrote down so many variations, and I tried to like word it verbally to myself to see if it catches my tongue, right? And it rolls
Yeah, if
off
it
the tongue
goes off
well.
the tongue, yeah.
So I did that, and I was just like, my suggestion is that for those, if you're planning to start a Q&A podcast, like write it down, like do it like the old traditional way, because back in the
Yeah,
day it was
that way you can
writing.
brainstorm stuff. That's kind of what I did for my Tomodachi Life Island too. I originally came up with Pixie Island, and then they just kept on calling it Pixie. And I'm like, okay, Pixie by itself is not a good name for an island. So I need to like come up with something that sounds good when having island as a suffix and on its own. So
Mhm.
I originally had Pixie. I had like a bunch of names down, and then I eventually settled with Otherworld because number one, it's a Metopia reference, and number two, I feel like it just suits the. So my island is kind of like an AU of sorts as well. So I feel like Otherworld is a good name for an AU as well.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
so and another piece of advice is that you need to figure out what is the goal of your Q&A podcast.
Yes, yes, yes,
It's
yes.
very, very important because if
Mm.
you want to do Q&As with like with actual special guests, like whether if it's like voice actors or other industry people, you need to give them as much detail as you can, and you have to
Mm.
figure out what's the goal of your podcast. What are you
Yes.
trying to what are you expecting, to have them, like what's the result you want, you know? And I decided that like since a Q&A is pretty much spotlighting people,
Mm-hmm.
spotlighting the guests, I put, hey, let's do this. Got a spotlight with Leah Serenity Rose. And
Yeah.
so I decided to do that because originally it was going to be Gus Spotlight with Leah, but then it was too short, and Spotlight is a long word, so I
You don't
literally
want to
had
make it
to.
too long though, so.
Oh no, no, yeah, I just put God a Spotlight and then Leah Serenity Rose, and it kind of felt more equal, at
Yeah,
least to
yeah,
match with
yeah.
Spotlight. So because when I
Kevin
did
was. Oh, sorry, go on.
But like I said, I wrote down all the variations I could think of, and I was like, I am spotlighting them. That's the whole point of it. And
Mm.
once you figure out the goal that of your podcast, of your Q&A podcast, you can actually like reach out to guests as much as you want. But mine is like a mix of like, yeah, I want to do content creators, artists, because artists, they don't really get acknowledged in interviews. So I wanted to include them, and industry people, voice actors, whether you're aspiring to be one, or actual professional voice actors, who
Yeah.
are well known.
Oh,
So
heck yeah.
once you like outline your actual goal and because like I said, I take it from me, I literally reached out to guests with like, where I kind of look up how can I be as professional as possible, you know, and I literally check on Google to see what's the best way to reach out to them. Because when you do reach out to special guests, you need to be as professional as possible. You can't just talk to them like you know them. Like it's not like a casual thing where you're like texting your friends
Yeah.
or anything. I've learned that from Kevin. Um, and being able to be able to bring these guests on has been such an honor. Yeah, I think like Ashlyn was like the one nobody expected. And some of my friends are like, that was fast. Because the Chaotic Case Files just came out.
Wow.
And you want to know something, Bib?
What?
When I talked to Ashlyn about it, um, someone pointed out that like this is ironic. This is like on the last day of the Tangle and Whisper Festival, and so
Whoa.
So she chose that date and time, and then she actually revealed to me, yeah, that was deliberate. And I was like, and then I literally told Kevin, Ashlyn told me that was deliberate.
Wow,
So,
amazing.
so,
Yeah. Kevin was
it-
saying, I'll need to come up with a good name for my series too. Hey, Kevin, I've got a good idea. Kevin's Corner, both with K's.
ooh, Kevin's Corner. Ooh.
Yeah, like this. Like
And
that. Like that.
oh, oh my gosh. Do you want to know? It's giving me Mortal Kombat vibes because is it
Yeah,
combat with the K?
combat with a K. Yeah.
Hmm.
By the
So
way, if
I,
anybody has any other questions, feel free to raise your hands or leave stuff in chat because I know we're getting near the closing ceremony as well, and I really want to answer everybody's questions.
hmm.
Wah.
Kev's
Yeah.
like just noted it down.
Yeah,
See,
you
Bib
can.
helped you
I
come up
will
with a
let you
name.
take my idea. I will let you take it. I came up with it just for you, Kevin.
And I think what you can also do is that you can create specific thumbnails for your podcast. I really love that YouTube allows you to do that.
Yeah, you know
Um,
what I love? Okay, so my last two Q&As. Sorry, I'm going to yap for a bit here if you don't mind me
you're all
doing
good.
so. So my last two Q&As were with VTuber groups. And can I just say, with VTuber groups, there's a lot of people coming on at once. So I had to do a lot of organization beforehand. And I'm like, hey, this is going to go live on this day. We're doing the stream this day. We're doing questions beforehand, a week beforehand, just to let people submit their stuff. I need everybody's PNGs before I announce it so I can post this thumbnail on social media. Can you guys do that for me? Can we assemble the collective brain cell? Yeah. So that's another layer with VTuber Q&As as well. If you're having stuff with
Hmm.
multiple guests, you definitely need to get everybody's images together as well.
Hmm. Absolutely. I know I've been doing that for like for 4 years now for Rebel.
Yeah. Graphic design. Graphic design is my passion. Fun
Oh my
fact about me,
gosh.
I actually took a graphic design class and I've done some really cool stuff for that. Heck
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Graphic design is cool. Graphic design is super cool. Wow.
Yeah, like it really opens up too, because I literally had a tough typography professor. Oh my gosh, it was
Oh.
brutal. It was brutal. Like she graded us so hard.
Yeah, I had to learn stuff in Adobe Illustrator and whatnot, but I really enjoyed my stuff that I did for that.
Mhm.
Uh, why don't I post one of the thingies that I did do for class, and then I'm gonna delete it afterwards, just because I don't want people like stealing it or whatever.
I am.
So I didn't do the illustration. I did the background work and also messed with the typography a little bit. So this is what I did for one of my graphic design classes.
Oh.
Yeah. People that are listening in, just use your imagination. just pretend that I sent something really cool looking.
Yeah, because
Okay, I'm gonna delete it now. There we
um
go.
but I'm very oh yeah, so I do have a question for you, Bib.
Yes, ask away, please. I want to yap.
What has been like your favorite panel in Rebel, both in character and hosting as yourself?
Oh, it's a tie between Imy's Q&A because she was so fun to yap with and the Spiral Hill Mineral Museum tour. But there were so many great panels that I did with Jewel as well. Like Inner Peace with Espio was a funny one because Charmy B was just interrupting everything. It was great.
Mhm.
That was
Nice.
another fun one. But those are my top 3. The Q&A with Aimee for Sonic Rival Online. Go check out Aimee, by the way. She's another amazing VTuber. If I had to recommend other VTubers that are also into Sonic, I would recommend Aimee. Go check her out. We also did a Sonic Rumble Party collab a while ago before it was called Sonic Rumble Party. I need to gain the courage to reach out to her again, but I'm so bad at talking to people. Please talk to me first. If you're another VTuber that wants to collab, please talk to me first. I will respond back. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
But I'm very curious, Bib.
Yes.
Like, how did you like? What made you decide to be a VTuber fairy? Like, why don't you like explain the behind the scenes of like?
I get to talk about my origin story. Okay, I have a good excuse to talk about this. So my VTuber has several inspirations, and I actually did the character design myself. So this is my design that you're
Ooh,
seeing. So I incorporated
nice.
some of my real life features, like my frizzy brown hair, into the design as well. So I wanted to be pink, so I made myself pink. But as for aesthetics, I didn't see a lot of people leaning into the Fruitiger Arrow or Y2K aesthetics. And I was like, what if I did that, but I made it pink? And so that's where my
Mm.
aesthetic comes from. As for why I'm a fairy, well, I was a Pixie Hollow kid growing up. I was a Pixie Hollow kid growing up, and I decided to carry that with me, so I made myself a fairy. And as for the tech part, I felt like adding that tech layer also tied into that retro futurism theme as well. Also, it kind of ties into the fact that I do a lot of stuff digitally, though I have the most tech stuff out of all my friends, and I'm still the tech support person. So I have to do my own tech support, which is great. But yeah, the tech fairy experiencing tech scuff. That's a very common joke on my streams. Cause we love stream scuff.
Because it's so zany and I love the color
Thank
color
you.
palette.
Oh,
Like the
thank
color
you.
palette just fits so well and it really just really matches your energy as a
Oh,
person.
thank you. I appreciate that. That's such a huge compliment because I really put my heart into designing this because I kind of wanted to look like a blobject. One of my main
Mhm.
inspirations for my design was, the iMac, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of what I used as an inspiration for my character design. Like, check this out. This is literally me. Face reveal. Wow, this is me. Not actually face reveal. My face is already out there, but like whatever. That's another thing that kind of sets me apart from other VTubers. Like a lot of VTubers prefer anonymity, but what I do is I kind of do some IRL content on the side as well. So like I do
Mhm.
a lot of virtual content, but sometimes I do some IRL stuff too. So I'm not just limited by a virtual screen. So I can actually go do meet and greets and fun stuff and performances and concerts in person as well too.
I
Yippee!
just
I can
love
do virtual concerts and in-person concerts. How fun!
I'm just laughing at Kevin's comment. Like he
That makes me
responded to
feel
the
old. Hey, listen. This is part of the times which I grew up in because I was a 2003 baby.
Mhm. I remember computers used to be so bulky back in the day.
I grew
Like
up
they
with
were,
Windows XP.
yeah, me too. Like I grew up with like very like I remember I grew up I'm a 90s baby, so I literally grew up with
Oh,
like do you want to know the communication like software that we had to use in order to communicate
what
before
did
all
you have to
social
use? Dial up?
I had I had to use Juno.
Oh, Juno, that's crazy.
It
Wow.
it was hilarious because back in the day, we didn't have no Wi-Fi. It was like modem or and all that. And it was funny because the only way you can use Juno is like because I think my dad was on deployment at the time, so he was like away for like several months, and what ended up happening is that we ended up getting Juno on our bulky computer, and like my mom was talking to like a family friend on the phone, and then my mom's like, sorry, I gotta hang up, the kids want to talk to their dad.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean Juno's still around today? I just found their website and it looks, oh my gosh, it looks like a product of its time. Wow, this is how websites should look. By the way, web designers, enough with the gradients. Like, enough with the ugly gradients. I want, like, those blobby buttons and those overly simplistic websites. Like, hold on, let me just send you guys a screenshot of the Juno website that I found. Like, web designers, what happened to making your websites look like this? Like, you can tell this is old, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's still around? That's crazy.
Yeah, Juno is it was definitely a product of its time, and that's how my brother and that's how we communicate with our dad. And it's funny because
Wow.
like it uses the modem just like how phones used it back in the day. So the only
Wow.
way, and I think, before my dad left for deployment, I think our family friend told us it's like, yeah, it's like you can't use the phone and use it at the same time. So my mom would have to like hang up on the family friend, and so my brother and I could talk to our dad.
Oh. Wait till you
And
see the Space Jam website, which is still around. I've seen it. I love it.
oh my gosh. um, but yeah, like
Yeah.
it is there. I'm very curious, Viv. Like,
Yes.
is there any other like special guests you would love to have on your podcast in the
Oh.
future?
So, I've been talking with Kevin about this, and you guys better stay hush hush about this, because I want my general hyperlinks that weren't here to think, whoa, it's a surprise and she didn't tell us. But I've actually been in talks with him about potentially doing Ben Burt and Alyssa Knight as guests
Mm,
for a Q&A. And if you don't know who Ben Burt and Alyssa Knight are, they're the voices of Wally and Eve. I was hoping
mm,
that I could get them on for a Q&A. Also, Ben Burt is just a legendary sound designer because he did stuff for the Star Wars films as well. So if you're not a fan of
mm.
Wally and you're just a fan of Star Wars, yeah, we can dream. Kevin! Kevin! Oh, gosh. Don't make me come out of my shell. I'm nervous.
Dinah's like fitting since we are nearing May the 4th. I mean, yeah, like
Oh my
that's not even far
gosh.
away. 'Cause
Kevin! Kevin! Unfortunately, I do have a stream already planned for May the 4th, which is not Star Wars related, but it is a fun one. I can't say
Aw.
what it is yet because it's way too early for me to talk about that, but you guys are gonna like it.
I'm very curious, Bib. Here's my
Mm-hmm.
next question for you. Like, what traits do you relate to with Jewel?
Ooh, what do I relate to with her? Well,
Hmm.
I can say when she has a special interest, she nerds out about it. She gets into it. That's one thing that I feel like I relate to heavily with Jewel, is that she has certain very hyper specific special interests, like collecting rocks and minerals. And one thing, we're very different actually, personality wise, because she's very careful, cautious, very reluctant to take the lead. Meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, let me take charge of this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna press all these buttons. I'm actually more like Tangle, if anything.
Aw.
Yeah, but Jewel does have her special interests. She curates all of these minerals and she's not afraid to show her love for them, and that's one thing that I can say I relate to personality wise with her. Because I have a lot of
Mm.
special interests and I am not afraid to show them. I have all of my special interests in a museum, and watching my streams is like taking a tour through that museum, I think.
Mhm.
Each day, you never know what you're gonna get. Actually, it's more like a fun house than a museum, because I love chaos. I love causing chaos on stream. Gremlin VTuber! Yeah!
Oh, yeah. If you guys have any other questions for Vip here, you can put them in the chat here.
Please, 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 please. I want to yap. I want to yap to you guys. Hi, 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 hi.
Oh my gosh, Vib is up in our faces now.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the tiny fairies flying up in your faces. Look at me. I'm the mosquito. Hold on. I can turn into a mosquito now.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, yeah. Ask me questions. I want to yap. I want to yap. Yapping is my specialty, after all. Also, Leah, you will not regret having me on as a guest if you ever decide to do a Q&A with me.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. I remember when you co-hosted with me, but gee, oh my gosh, you were already on it.
Yeah, because we're all nerds. I have big nerd energy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see a
We just
question
need to
in the
get you and
chat by
another VTuber
Dino.
who is also a yapper together for a future Q&A and let you two go at it. We
Dino
do have
asks,
plans. Anyways, yeah, Dino
oh,
has a question.
what was the inspiration for your username?
Okay, sorry. A maniacal laughter aside, can I tell you about a little game called Vibripple for the PS2?
Oh.
That's actually where my username came from. So, I want to show the box art here, Choto. I am pulling it up on my right here. Hello. Box art. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's right
Oh.
there. It's on my face. Hey, I can't see. There's a
Oh.
suspiciously Vibripple shaped box art in my way. So anyways, this is Vibripple. It's a Japan exclusive game for the PS2, and yes, it is a sequel to Vibribbon, if you guys have ever heard of that. Yes, it's the funny wireframe rabbit rhythm game, and Vibripple was the sequel to that, and I wanted to use the name Vibribbon back when I was on Twitter, and I wanted to change my username because I had just gotten into the Vib fandom. And Vibribbon was taken by some Japanese user from several years ago, so I couldn't use that. Moji Bribbon was taken by a friend who is no longer on Twitter, but
Mm.
Vibripple was open, and I snatched it. So yeah, that is my username origin story. Originally, my name was Vibri, but my name, a lot of people couldn't pronounce Vibri properly, so people just kept calling me Vib, and Vib stuck. So yes, I took my name from the funny wireframe rabbit as well, but we are very legally distinct. Sony, please do not sue me.
I think
Please
it's
do not
also
sue me.
because I think it's also cool, Viv, that like
Yeah.
you got the color inspiration from it too. Because when I looked at the
That was
cover,
very unintentional.
like I just saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, the color scheme is so similar.
Yeah, that was unintentional. That part was unintentional. Like I wanted to combine like pink and white together. That's the main thing that I wanted to do. Because the
Mhm.
iMac was pink and white, and I also had several other blobjects that combined like white and another color, so I'm like, "Oh, I can do that for my design too." Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's so interesting. I was like,
Yeah, I love talking about my origin story and my lore and whatever. I don't have like totally fleshed out lore yet. I just have a proper I only have a basic background story. That's like it. But long story short, I'm not from the present. I'm from the promised future. I'm from the future that you guys were promised. I was from a utopia, but y'all needed some hope. So, I came back and I'm here to instill that hope upon you guys. Be jolly, be hopeful now.
Oh, oh yeah, here's my next question for you, Bib.
Yes,
Um,
please
te-
ask away.
tell us your experience at Sonic Expo Atlanta, last year, because I know you went last year.
Oh, that's a good one. It was amazing. Like I have such a hard time like describing it cuz it was indescribable. It was amazing. I made so many core memories. I got to meet Kevin for the first time. I got to go out to eat with some of the Revo crew as well. I got to meet Wallace Prower in the flesh Whoa, no way. I met Alfred Coleman. I also met Salty DK Dan, all of which are amazing people, and I would love to schedule collabs with them in the future. Go check out their content if you haven't. They are amazing creators in the Sonic space. But, yeah, we ran into each other's arms. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Papa Vib was there too, and I got Papa Vib and I to wear matching t-shirts that I came up with for day 2 of the expo, and my Papa Vib's t-shirt just said, "Happy to be here."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was so fun. I loved it a lot.
Oh, I would love to
I'm
meet
so
you,
excited
Bib.
for this year. Yes. Please come to Sonic Expo Atlanta. Please. I want to see my hyperlinks. I want to see my Revel friends. I want to see everybody.
Well, I'm going to be at Sonic Boost Con,
Whoa.
volunteering.
I
Yeah,
won't be
so
able to be there.
yeah, because Sonic Boost Con, I'm just like, whoa.
It's like, whoa. It,
Um,
it like popped
it
right out of nowhere, didn't it?
yeah, like they made a lot of money in the fundraiser. I'm like, whoa, for like a first time convention? I'm like, wow,
That's
that's
crazy. Like, people
yeah,
love Sonic.
yeah, and I'm for those who don't know, I am going to be there as a photographer, for them. So
Awesome.
so I'm gonna be volunteering for them. Because some of my friends are like, you should go to Sonic Expo, and I was like, no, thank you,
No,
because
come to Atlanta. Kevin and I want to see you.
Dallas is on the month of my birthday month, and November is busy. Like,
Oh.
cause I literally in November I go to visit family,
Ah.
and then it's Veterans Day, and then I visit, I pay respects to my dad's deceased
Yeah.
stepdad,
If
so
I
I gotta pay
ever,
them.
yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so oh no, you're all good. You're all good. And then it's my dad's birthday, and then it's my birthday, and then
Very
Thanksgiving, and then
busy.
yeah, November. So that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
people are like, you should go to Sonic Expo Dallas, and I said, I can't. That's my birthday month.
I've gotten told, oh, you should go to Dallas as well. But number 1, it's in Texas. Number 2, I'm in college by that time. Number 3, if I ever am there, and I get invited to go there, it's gonna be virtually. It's not gonna be physically. I'm not gonna get to sign checkies or whatever.
hmm
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I could go, but it's like, Sonic BoostCon, that's in my home city,
Maybe I can
and
maybe I can get Kevin to be next to my meet and greet booth and hand like stuff out to everybody who comes anyways. So, yeah. If that ever happens. Big if, by
Mhm.
the way.
I think we can take one more question. So who wants to be the last final question? Um,
I'm going to
we'll
put you
see
guys
it.
in a ring and you guys are going to fight if more than one of you raises your hand. I'm putting you guys in the boxing ring and you guys are going to fight to the death. So
I
you guys
see,
can answer stuff. Oh,
I see
Mayo.
Mayo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's invite them up to speak. You
Round
are the final.
2. Round
Wait,
2. Get
wait,
over
did it work?
here. No, let me do it. Let me do it. I got it.
Hello again.
Hello again. Again.
For the for the final question, Mayo, what's your final question?
Would you ever want to meet some cool people?
What kinds of cool people are we talking?
I'm talking about voice actors. Would you want to meet
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, I've actually talked with a couple of voice actors at Sonic Expo Atlanta, but I've had to have Kevin come with me because I'm a bit shy, but I needed Kevin for moral support. But yes, I would love to meet more voice actors as well. Like, I've already met so many voice actors on both amateur and professional level, and I would love to network with more people.
Well, nice.
Yeah. Fairy networking, let's go. But yeah, thank you for your
I'm
question.
Yeah,
Of
thank you for your
course.
question,
You're
Mayo.
welcome.
And unfortunately, we will have to end this final panel of Serenity Spring Festival on the final day, day 30. And of course, I want to thank you, Viv, for coming on to,
Of
to
course,
Serenity
thank you for
Spring
inviting
Festival.
me.
I love your energy, girl. Like,
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. By the way, if
and
you guys like my energy as well, you can follow me on Blue Sky, on YouTube, and join my Discord server as well, and on Instagram. Yippee! I will post my link tree so everybody can find my socials.
And of course, to end off the final day of Serenity Spring Festival, I will be having a closing ceremony at 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. ET to fully close the event and give my give my shout outs and tributes, and I have a very special credits video going I'm going to be showcasing. So I'll see you guys at 6 p.m. PT, 9 p.m. ET for the closing ceremony. And of course, Viv's panel will be posted on my YouTube channel.
Go watch it, go watch it, go watch it.
And of course, I wanna be sure to tune into the closing ceremony later today. Bye everyone.